Okay. Let's do it. Hopefully the noise suppression on the mic will be good and you won't hear all the fireworks. But I don't know. Because when midnight hits, they're gonna start going crazy. Kind of sporadic right now, but we'll see what happens. All right. Oh yeah, we got a bunch of side quests to do. Yeah. Green tea ginger shot will also wake you up in the morning. It's gnarly on the stomach without food. Oh boy. I had some fresh ginger, but it stayed in the I forgot to put it in the fridge. It stayed on the counter too long and it got bad. I'm like, fuck.
My attendant was with me in the Dominion before I primed. She would have watched the battle unfold and witnessed its outcome. I trust you'll be waiting for me in Tabor, where I can finally introduce you.
Taya's right. Your brother is in no condition to travel. That's all I'll say on the matter. It's Mid, Gav, and your uncle we should be thinking about now.
You know how I feel about this, but your brother's stubbornness knows no bounds. I'm starting to think it runs in the family.
Maybe. He's a G though, and he means well. And we can't say no.
Did you see that? Tell me you saw that.
Tell him no, he's gonna do it anyway. That's how we do. All right, let's start with the oh wait. What's going on over here?
It seems the hideaway's lost
blasted
its
book.
appetite. Can you blame them?
What's up, Molly?
Nice as they are.
Can I help you?
Here, you put me in this situation, Clive. You can bloody well get me out of it. I need a hand with a recipe.
Are you sure it's me you're looking for? I'm not much of a cook.
I'm all the cook will be needing, thank you very much.
Okay.
What I want from you is a little of your time, all right? Oh, and perhaps your sword. You remember Ivan's stew, right? Well, despite the look of the thing and that awful stench, people wolf it down.
That
so
purple
I thought I'd try
shit?
making one of these supposed masterpieces myself. Had a peek at the book and gave it a go, but, well...
It wasn't as straightforward
Oh, I
as you'd
see
hoped.
the
Ivan had the same problem.
Yeah, but this is my
bread
bloody
the dude
kitchen,
was
and
making.
I will not be outdone. So if you don't want to be seen as playing
On the table.
favourites, I suggest you lend me a hand.
Yeah, in the background, that's the bread that the dude in Dalmatia was making, the side quest we went on. Damn, it did spread all the way out to here. That's dope. Okay.
I've never been one to play favorites, Molly. And I would be only too happy to lend you a hand.
If it'll stop people from
So,
eating that purple shit.
What's on the menu this time?
A fried mortress of skyworm.
What?
That's one heck of a name, innit? Recipe seemed easy enough to an old hand like myself. Thought I'd followed it to a T. Only, turns out skyworm livers and drake's mint are not what I thought they were. At least I hope they're not.
What the
given
fuck?
the rancid mess they made.
Ivan said the recipes in the culinary pilgrimage date back centuries. Who's to say the ingredients even exist anymore?
Wow. That's a question for a scholar, wouldn't you say? Perhaps you know of
Socrates.
one? Kindly old fella who haunts the shelves, maybe?
Fine. I'll go and speak to Harpocrates. Perhaps he'll know something. And if he does, I'll see if I can find your ingredients for you.
You do that. Lest we forget, you've got a reputation to uphold.
We cooking, baby. All right. I told you I'm here to help. So whatever we got to do, we gonna do. I should pick up Yeah, let me pick this one up too. Is that a big boy? Yeah, goats. What up, son?
What am I gonna do?
Let's ask about the skies first. I reckon these skies are enough to give anyone the collywobbles. I'm not gonna sit around hanging my head and twiddling my thumbs. Did enough for that back in Twinside when you were busy fighting that horrible dragon. And even then, that horribler one.
But no more.
From now on, I'm gonna do what you lot do and properly pull my finger out, no matter how much my knees are knocking. Can't have Nan and Blackthorn thinking I'm a great big wet blanket now, can I? So don't you worry about me. Just you stick to what you do best, saving the world. All right, what you need help with, son?
Is everything all right, Goots? You seem more
Goots.
discomposed than usual.
Oh, I don't know what that means, but I'm in a bit of a muddle. Oh, I think Nan might be in trouble, and she's...
It's all right. You can tell me.
Just calm down.
There was a trader came by, one of our usuals, like, said he'd heard some rotten rumours about her down Dallymill Way. Folk are saying she's been selling to bandits and cutthroats and that. I mean, she's fond of a chance to make a coin or two, aye, but she'd never do business with baddies, especially not the kind who go hurting people who haven't done out. I wanted to ask her about it myself, but I'm scared she'll give us a tongue lashing. She'd never give your tongue a lashing, though, would she?
Don't worry. I'll speak to her.
Oh, thanks, Clive.
No problem.
You'll let me know what she says, won't you?
Of course. I'm sure it's all just a misunderstanding.
Okay, let's see what's going on. I wonder if this quest is gonna lead to me going in a room. I wonder. Okay, what we got over here? A humble request. Master Clive, I apologize for this sudden and untoward gesture. Circumstances have forced me to seek immediate aid. There's none other to whom, and there's none other to whom I may turn. Your most esteemed Lord Uncle has presented me with the task most vexing, and I fear I am wholly unable to perform to his vaulted expectations, namely due to a marked lack of marital aptitude on my part. To it I am but a manservant, not a mercenary. While I maintain the fitness ample to attend to the needs of a manor, to the attending of bandits in back alleys, I am sorely ill-equipped. If it please you, my lord, prithee, come and see me at Martha's Rest, where I shall proceed to explain my predicament in full. All right.
Rutherford. Wasn't that the name of my uncle's manservant? Why would he be at Martha's Rest?
You out there, we'll find out. Wait, what's Ricky eating? Drumsticks, corn, kebabs. Oh, okay. Save us all a plate. We all coming over. Wait, there's another one over there? Oh shit. Okay. What's that?
Seems the hideaway is
I think I can only have 3 side quests going at the same time, though.
Is a storm coming, Sid? Will there be
Don't you go anywhere. Socrates, help me.
Lawsman Harpocrates, I've come to pick your brain if you don't mind. It's about the book you lent Ivan.
Ah, Valisthea, A Culinary Pilgrimage, a classic. One of my favorites, in fact. The young man did a wonderful job with the Chance's stew. I do hope we shall be able to sample more such marvels in due course.
That's actually why I'm here.
Purple shit?
I don't suppose you know where I might find skyworm livers and drake's mint.
Ah, so the fabled Sandbrequois delicacy is next on the menu. Delightful. The descriptions of fried mortress never fail to make my mouth water. Now, skyworm is a somewhat antiquated name for the wyvern, their ground livers being the paste from which the mortress is made.
Dragon livers. How very Sandbrequois.
Never been a fan of liver.
One would have thought the disciples of Bahamut would have a touch more reverence for their icon's brethren, but apparently not. I believe the specific dragon the recipe demands is the blueback wyvern, said to be the very color of the sea beside which it resides.
So we know where to look for our liver. But what about the drake's mint?
Saint's bonnet in contemporary parlance, a herb which grows along the North Reach coast. I gather that one can locate the cheerful yellow flowers by their heady scent alone, so I'm sure you'll have no trouble finding them.
Yeah?
I may add that people once believed game was best served with the flora that sustained it in life, in which regard fried mortress of skyworm is undoubtedly a typical dish of the time.
Meaning that if I find one, I find the other. To Northreach, then.
Best of luck, Clive. And do save me a bite once the dish is complete.
You can have the whole thing, because I'm probably not going to eat it. Deep fried liver slap. I'll take your word for it. Liver ain't never been my thing. I've tried from multiple people. Like, it's not terrible, but I don't know. I just never had liver where I was like, damn. Not yet, anyway.
Lady Karen. How's business?
Not nearly as foul as the weather.
You're doing good trade, then? Both in and out of the hideaway?
Subtle.
Can't complain. Wait. What exactly are you getting at? Not once in 5 long years do you pay my affairs half a care. But here you are today, raking me over the coals like a bloody popoto.
Just asking. Out of interest. All right.
May as well just be upfront with her.
I'm here because I was told that certain rumors have been circulating about you selling weapons to brigands.
Oh, are you? And who was it who knows me so well as to tell tales of my evil exploits?
I didn't exactly hear firsthand. All I know is that someone in Dalimil has been spreading word to that effect.
Oh boy.
And what? You believe it? You think I'm profiting off the blood of innocents, do you?
Nope.
Look.
You got integrity.
I've done things I'm not proud of. Might be there were a time when I turned a blind eye to the wretchedness of the world so I could line my pocket. But that woman is no more. And you'd know that if you'd ever paid the slightest bit of notice.
You're right, Lady Karen. I apologize. It was wrong of me to doubt you.
Aye, it was. Now, I reckon you've got better things to do than pointing your do-gooding finger at a poor old woman.
Of course. Good day.
So we got to find the source of the rumors, because somebody's talking shit. And they about to get the fuck split. You got a different animal now?
Round and round the city clock, the wyvern chased the eagle. The birdie stopped to catch his breath. Down came the eagle.
Oh, at least it's a better song than that other fucking psychopath jingle you were singing before. All right.
I spoke with Lady Karen.
What did she say?
That the rumors were unfounded, and that I was a fool for thinking they might hold any truth, along with some other things.
You're gonna be yelled at, man.
Made her feelings clear. And while it sounds like she may have done things she regretted in her past, she says those days are behind her.
Oh, well, that's good. I knew Nan wasn't caught up in out bad. But why would people say she was? What did she ever do to them? It's not right.
No, it's not.
Let's find out who did it.
But people do things for all sorts of reasons. Perhaps we'll never know.
Well, I'm going to find out. That trader, he said they were all talking about her in Dalimil. So that's where I'm going. I'll find someone who'll tell me, you'll see.
I'll join you.
Are you sure that's wise? Whoever's spreading these rumors means Karen ill.
Oh, right. But that's why you'll be coming with me, isn't it, Clive?
Mm-hmm.
I suppose it is.
I got you back. I don't know, she charged you full price on everything. How many times have you saved her life now? I mean, you gotta do business though. Gotta do business. Just because you saved my life, I don't owe you a discount. So you run out of money, especially since she's one of the reasons why we're even open, because of the money that she lent us. That we still owe her, really. I mean, not anymore since we paid her
Lost its appetite. Can you blame
with the Star Ruby, but yeah, she's family. All right. I don't know why I got the taste for donuts right now. I have no idea why. It's the most random shit ever. Maybe because I was watching The Bear before the stream. Oh, damn it. I can't even. Damn, I can't go to these places yet. All right. Fuck. All right, are we good on items? Give me 1 second. I gotta make a call really quick. Okay, I'm back. Don't start talking about donuts. Now I want one. I mean, my bad. I like to share my thoughts. And, you know, struggle together, right? So if I want it, you want it. So now we all want it and we can't get it. So, you know? You know what I'm saying? You should try Beeler's Donuts since you're in Philly. I've never heard of that place before. All right, hang on. I'll get back to the game in a second, but I'm curious. What is this? I've never heard of that place. What's special about this place? Looks good. They're the best I've ever had. Oh, that's a bold claim. But you already hyped it up in my head now. It's never gonna match the expectation in my head now. Ruined it. I'll try it though. Beeler's Donuts. I think it's Beeler or something like that. Oh. Oh, we got the whole squad in this motherfucker. Oh shit.
It's like a dream. The four of us out walking like we used to.
Enjoying this, are you? Gav and the others could be in danger as we speak.
You're right. I'm sorry. Yote is a fine scout. If Canva was attacked, she will already have begun gathering information.
Tabor isn't far. We should pick up the pace.
Oh, now I can go everywhere. So the thing is, we got the whole squad here, right? So this will be kind of perfect for doing some side quests in this motherfucker. While we all here, you know what I'm saying? We are all here, so might as well take advantage of that. Maybe do some hunts too. You know what I mean? What's up, Angelina? Why can't I shake the thought of donuts? Fuck. Why are donuts in my head, man? Damn. Maybe I just want something sweet. Fuck, this is Angelina's fault. What do I have? I got mini Starburst there, but I don't want that. Maybe I got random cravings because I'm not drinking coffee. I don't know. I don't know what it is. I don't know. You walked right into the food. What's up, Mary? Oh, I haven't had coffee in 2 days. I'm trying to slow down or stop, so everything's out of whack.
It shouldn't
Forgive
be
me.
too hard to find goods.
Are the bad men going to come back?
The gentlemen of the town guard are standing up.
The League of Merchants will do its best to cover the people's losses. We may not have much, but we have enough to go round.
Pretend you're on a racket. How's that gonna help me? Just sandwalk the Krispy Kreme. Fuck. Probably saw some cakes and thought of the. No, I think it's from me watching The Bear before streaming because I know they had some sweet stuff there, but I don't know why donuts specifically are in my head.
Could be I know something more. What's it worth to you?
Is your life worth
I've got a
worth to you?
gil and a chocobo feather. Eh.
Go to you're a terrible businessman. Let's negotiate, man. I gotta fuck him up.
Hey, Clive, listen. I found someone who says he's heard the rumors about Nan.
Have you?
Go on. Tell him what you told me.
All right. It's like I said. A wizened old crone by the name of Karen's been selling steel to whoever will pay her price. Be they knight
Someone took her name.
or knave.
Someone's acting like her.
The more swords and spears she puts in people's hands, the more war they'll wage. And the more war being waged, the more call for swords and spears. And who will they all turn to keep them in steel? Why, the good Reaper herself.
And you've seen this Reaper at work?
Aye, it just so happens I have.
Point her out.
You'll find her right here plying her trade most days.
Here in Dalimil? Where exactly?
She has a stall here in the market, but if you're not the patient type, you can probably find her at her storehouse on the edge of town.
Mm-hmm.
But it'd be a bolder man than me that braved that particular nest of vipers. Feeling bold, traveler? I hope so, for your sake. Now, if that's all, I have places to be.
Sorry to have kept you.
Okay. So his
You
information
don't
was
think Nan's
legit.
the Reaper, do you?
Of course not.
Not unless she's discovered the secret of how to be in two places at once.
Exactly.
Eh? What do you mean?
Lady Karen hasn't left the hideaway in weeks. So who has been running this store he spoke of?
Good question. I'll go and have a look.
And I'll visit this storehouse on the edge of town.
All right, but be careful, Clive.
You too,
Who
Goods.
has been taking the name of my homie? Who about to get fucked up over here? That's all the way over there. Okay. Someone is trying to sully the name of...
Finest sell swords in Storm couldn't hold a candle to our new town guard.
If only everyone here didn't have to look so glowery.
So many words I've never heard before.
Fuck! How the hell did they find it? No one knew where I was keeping that kill.
Damn. Wasn't me. Sorry for your loss.
The gentlemen of the town guard are a strapping bunch.
Perhaps. But the gentlemen of the League of Merchants have deeper pockets.
Everybody hustling.
Mummy.
What a mess. Where do we even start?
You fought very bravely. We would have been lost without you.
Knowing that you would have all been there to pick us up if we fell gave us more than the courage we needed.
Nice. Cavill should start streaming. This motherfucker is in movies, TV shows, and all that. He ain't got time to be streaming. That's a busy man right there.
Time to brave the Viper's Nest.
Hang on, that's Joe. Okay, I'm back. Who's here?
Just you, is it? Thought I might have laid it on a bit thick.
Oh, so you was bullshitting, huh?
It was a fairly unconvincing tale. So, what now?
That's up to you. Die a slow death, or a quick one.
Do you know who you talking
Boys,
to?
He's all yours. But that sword is mine.
I will slap that raggedy hood off your head. Like, don't play with me. What you think you gonna do? You think you really built for this? Oh, I would love to see you try. You got a couple little things there too, huh? Okay, all right.
Leave now, and we can pretend this didn't happen.
Bitch, come here.
Stay down.
What you think you was gonna do, huh? What you think you was gonna do? What's up, y'all? Check this out. Damn! Okay, Joshua? Okay, son? Good job, Torgal. I'm not even gonna do it. My dog is gonna do that. Damn! See, that's why I wanted to do this, because I got the whole squad now. I got Joshua, I got Jill, I got Torgal. We good, baby. We good. Y'all not ready for this. I got a whole party. What did we learn here today, huh? We gotta talk again? What's up? What's up? What's up? Come here, come here.
Oh, you've done it now.
Come here. What you gonna do?
Go on. Tell me what I've done.
When the Borgwyn finds out you've killed his men, he'll have your head. He only wanted that bull of a manservant, the dim one always clinging to Karen's skirts. You weren't even supposed to be here. Who the hell are you anyway?
The Grim Reaper, shut the fuck up.
What were you going to do to him?
The Borgwyn wanted him to get to Karen. I was only supposed to point the lamp in the right direction once he arrived in Dalamil. But then you turned up. Well, go on then. If you're going to end me, end me.
You're not worth the effort. Now be gone. Before I change my mind.
Bitch.
Fucking coward!
Look who's fucking talking.
I need to find Goots. Right now.
Why you running away pissing yourself? But I'm the coward. Shut the fuck up if I cut your legs off. Look, I'm in a good mood right now.
Get your filthy paws off me, you naughty pated lout.
Fuck.
Stop calling me names!
Fuck him up.
And stop spreading them horrible lies about Nan!
Mm-hmm.
Well, that will be easy enough. For they are not lies. Every last word is true. And she must pay for her crimes in blood.
Blood?
Goot, are you all right?
He's gonna kill Nan! He said she had to pay in blood!
After what she did, it is only right. She ruined my life and the lives of countless others. That loathsome harpy's very existence is a crime, and I will not allow it to continue.
This mistaken identity, because you talking crazy right now.
Goots, was it? I have no quarrel with you. Only with your employer. Run along now. You need not pay for her sins.
No.
Tell him.
No.
They said no,
I
motherfucker.
don't care what she did. I won't let you hurt Nan. Promise me you won't hurt her, or I'll kill you myself.
Goot, no.
Enough, all of you!
But how did you?
You're a sight less clever than you think you are, the pair of you. Did you think I wouldn't notice the two of you slinking off together? Well, the whole thing got me thinking, who in Dalimil might bear me a grudge? And a certain snivelling shit I ran afoul of in my fairy years came to mind.
Uh-huh.
Though it was just Bogan back then, wasn't it? I thought the years might have taught you some sense, but I see you're the same pants-pissing craven you've always been. What was it we called you? Wet legs.
Damn.
You bitch!
What you want to do about it, huh?
Everything that happened. It was all your fault. And now you'll finally pay for what you did to me!
Gooch, you...
If you want a piece of Nan, you'll have to go through me.
Wasn't fucking around.
Fuck!
You great galoot. Out of the way, I can handle this myself. So, wet legs. You remember what you told me when we last met? An eye for an eye. Wise words, Sam. Wise words. And now, it's time to collect.
Yo!
Sorry to keep you waiting.
Is he...
Dead? No. But I reckon he wishes he was. It isn't easy going through life one eye short of a pair.
Damn!
After all, I should know.
You don't mean...
Oh, don't tell me you didn't notice. Lost it to old Wet Legs back when we were working the same routes.
Really?
Said I'd stolen from his strongbox. I'd done nothing of the sort, mind. But that didn't stop him taking his little revenge. So I took some of my own. Sorry, lost everything. His coin, his clients. Always knew he'd be back one day to claim his due. But he crossed a line dragging poor Goots into this. He didn't hurt you, did he?
No, Nan. Still got all my arms, see? Legs too. But what if he comes back again?
What if
He
does?
won't.
First we take the other eye, then we work our way down.
Damn.
He'll learn his lesson soon enough.
Damn.
But something tells me the Wet Legs has learned it already.
Yo, she a gangster motherfucker.
Right. Let's get you back to the hideaway. You've attracted quite enough attention already. Ta-ra, Clive.
Remind me never to cross you, Karen.
For real. Damn. Straight scooped his eye out. I mean, he deserved it, so nothing of value was lost. It is what it is, but that's a gangster motherfucker. He couldn't do nothing about it either. She said, run that. Run that eyeball immediately. Damn. Damn. Oh shit. Oh, we got a side quest over here. Damn. People calling you Wet Legs is over anyway. I mean, he made a career out of it. I mean, after that, so it wasn't over yet. Now, I don't know. And nothing you can do now. Oh, okay, up here. Oh, this area is kind of annoying. But we got a full party, so fuck it. Fuck it. Damn, Karen, gangsta as fuck. She pulled out the knife like, yo, what's up? Damn. You'd love to see it.
Ghosts at the gates not days ago.
You're gonna blame somebody for stealing. You don't even have the proof. And then you take an eye out, like. She said, okay. You wanna do that eye for an eye shit? Bet. The Ghost was about to whoop his ass, though.
That's what the captain said.
Look at the armored chocobos. They look diesel as fuck. That armor is crazy. Could I get some of that armor?
Caution, brother.
Oh, yeah.
Pockety said I should be able to find what I'm looking for somewhere nearby. Bright blue dragons and bright yellow flowers. Should be easy enough to spot.
Let me change my gear. I could increase XP, Gil. Yeah. Let's try these.
We're not alone.
This must be our wyvern. All right. Let's get this over with.
Woo.
Kill!
Nice try.
Finished the bear yet? No, I'm on the last episode. I don't know why you didn't like season 2 of The Bear. I thought it was great. There's some great episodes in season 2. In fact, I even rewatched one of the episodes today. Like it was that fucking good.
That's the wyvern's liver. Now I just need to find the herbs. Bright yellow with a heady scent.
And yeah, we need to discuss right when I'm done the last episode.
I think that's everything Molly needs to resurrect her recipe. Better head back.
Yeah, I think I got the dream party right now. So I think now is the time to do all these the hunts and everything. Shit, now I'm getting a Final Fantasy 15 vibe. I got a party of 4. This shit is great. Okay. The last one here. Only Sid's missing. I mean, well, I am Sid, so Sid's here. Sid's right here, baby.
Have you heard the latest from Twinside? That the Empress is no more?
Never trust an owl bearing good news, I say. But if it is true, we might finally have a chance to get our country back.
Mm-hmm. All right, where is he? Oh, here we go. All right.
My lord Marquis, is that you?
Yep. What's up, man?
It is you. Then you received my letter. I am Sebastian Rutherford, Chief Steward of your Lord Uncle's estate.
Of course. We met once before.
Yes, my lord. Thank you for coming.
And what was so sensitive that you couldn't put it in writing?
1,000 apologies, my lord. I did not mean to offend. I merely...
It's all right. Continue.
I am here at Martha's Rest, at the behest of your Lord Uncle, tasked with learning what I am able of the realm's current state of affairs. And what I have learned is grim. The fall of the Mother Crystals has left Storm in a state of utter disarray. The subsequent darkening of the heavens has only made things worse. Akashic attacks, once unthinkable, are now commonplace. The gears of governance have ground to a halt, and without a steady hand on the tiller, the realm threatens to drift into utter chaos. Your Lord Uncle, however, believes there is a way to avoid this fate, and is determined to see it set in motion.
That sounds like quite the undertaking.
It is. Hence my having enlisted the aid of several colleagues serving the 7 high houses. Alas, I have lost contact with 2 of those colleagues already. They are both able-bodied and trained in the sword, yet in these dark times, even that may not prove sufficient to keep a man safe on the road.
So you want me to find them? I'll need to know where they went.
One I sent to investigate the Republic, the other the old Imperial capital of Oriflamme.
That doesn't exactly narrow it down. I suppose I'll start in Dalimil and work my way east.
Thank you, my lord. I shall pray for your success and safety.
All right.
After it.
What's up, Joseph? Happy official July 4th, everybody. They've apparently already started the dumb shit in Philly.
Have you heard the latest from Twinside?
Okay. Oops.
It's not going to be easy finding one man in an entire republic. Let's hope someone here has seen something.
So out there.
Bandits, maybe.
Mummy,
The gentleman of the town guard.
Okay, it's not that far. Do we want to take a chocobo? Should we just walk it? Yeah, we'll just run.
Someone's got himself in trouble.
What's going on here?
I don't see your master here, so you can start by giving us all the coppers in your purse.
Jesus Christ.
I already told you, I have nothing.
Then maybe we'll take that pretty outfit and the steel you're wearing.
Not really. No, you won't.
Please! These men are trying to rob me!
I'll deal with this.
Thank you.
You that one's master, then? If you'd kindly pay the coin he owes us, we can pretend you didn't draw your blade on Republican soldiers.
Or you can go back to your garrison and I won't report you to your captain.
Oh, you're more than welcome to. He hasn't had many visitors since we slit his throat.
Jesus. We ain't slitting no throws over here, son. Get your ass out of here. Now run your pockets. What you got?
I'd expect as much from Hugo's faithful, but these were men of the fist.
Much has changed in the Republican army since they lost their rock.
You've seen this kind of thing before, then?
Many times. I was sent here to observe the situation.
You're one of Rutherford's men. He sent me to look for you.
Well, then you have my thanks.
I fancy I could defend myself against one, perhaps two, but a whole regiment. I arrived in Dalimil several days ago, but when I called upon the captain of the local garrison to make inquiries, his men confiscated my effects and locked me in a cell.
The captain is no more, and his men make the rules now.
Fortunately, I was able to bribe my way free, only to be stopped again by those soldiers you so kindly dispatched.
What of the Fist Central Command? Surely they wouldn't allow such lawlessness amongst their ranks.
I would imagine they are unaware of it. Most of the army has fallen back to the capital and hunkered down behind her walls. Those who weren't recalled now rule the fringes unchecked, answering to no one but themselves.
Then it's worse than we imagined. You should return to Rosaria. It's not safe here.
I'll find a caravan heading north. You won't mind if I borrow one of these soldiers' coin purses?
Not at all. Now, to find this second associate of Rutherford's. If he was bound for Oriflamme, I'll start at Northreach and see if I can pick up his trail.
All right. That was easy. I'm glad he got to run their pockets. There's a shop over here. How did we get to that? I might be on the way. This dude's from the first Indiana Jones movie. Okay. Where they at? Right here. Oh, that's pretty close. Cool.
There's a lot of road between here and the capital. Rutherford's man could be anywhere.
Are you still alive?
What happened here?
If you're with the others, they've already relieved me of my belongings.
I'm not. I'm looking for someone who was sent here by a man named Rutherford.
And then you found him. I am Alistair Rockford, attendant to the Lady Ariane of House Wellesley.
Of the 7 high houses of Rosaria. It's been a long time since last I saw my great-aunt. Is she well?
My Lord Marquis? Yes. Yes, she is. The Lady Dowager has granted me leave to assist your Uncle Stuart. I was on my way back from the old capital when I saw some villagers being robbed on the road here.
Bandits?
They looked more like field hands, but it didn't matter in the end. I did what I could to help the victims, but all it earned me was a pummel to the temple.
Which way did they go?
South, toward the gate.
All right. I'll take care of them. Founder knows I've met enough of their kind. You head back to Northreach, visit the Vale, tell them I sent you.
Thank you. I shall. Founder be your shield.
Y'all fuck with the wrong one.
They just couldn't resist, could they?
Jesus. He's gonna rob everybody. Look, he's picking the shit up now. What the fuck? Hey. What you pointing at me for, huh? Come here.
Slow. Nice try.
Okay.
My turn!
Let's try.
Okay.
Too slow. Let's try.
Easy. Run them pockets, you know the drill. We ain't got all day. Run them pockets.
Make for the town while you can. There may be more bandits nearby.
You don't need to tell me twice. Many thanks, traveler.
This looks to be all of them.
I thought I told you to make for the Vale.
And stand by as ill might befall the heir to the ducal throne.
It's just Clive, and I'm fine. Which is more than can be said for you.
I will survive.
Strange that the garrison wouldn't intervene in such a brazen attack so close to their gates.
The garrison have their hands full inside the city. Some days they don't even send out patrols. There are few hands left to work the fields.
Yeah, they
and
deal
even
with a
fewer
lot.
to transport the grain. The market stalls are nearly bare, and the price for what remains is exorbitant. It's not uncommon to see a fight break out over a crust of bread. When I
Damn.
said the ones who attacked me didn't have the look of bandits, I meant it. They were probably just desperate.
Rockford, listen to me. If you are to continue your investigation, you first need to seek the attention of a healer.
Of course. I shall return to Northreach right away. But allow me to thank you first. Had you not happened along,
Don't thank me. Thank Rutherford. It was he who sent me.
I suppose he'll be wondering where I've got to. I shall send a Bastolus as soon as I'm able. Good day.
It's a good dude right there. Got fucked up and still trying to help.
My uncle certainly has his work cut out for him. If it isn't already too late. I should go and tell Rutherford that his colleagues are still in one piece.
Okay, all those done. Time to deliver the good news. Telling you, man, going days without coffee, whew, my head is ringing. God. Ringing.
I see you're still here.
The Rest's location affords a constant flow of traders, and with it, a constant flow of information. Speaking of which, I received word from both my associates. They have resumed their investigations, thanks to you.
I only happened to be in the right place at the right time. They both seem to think the realm's prospects rather grim.
I am afraid that grim would be putting it lightly. Storm is in crisis, and if we are to free her, we must work quickly. And we must work together. Such is your Lord Uncle's wish.
As it is mine.
Smooth like Butler. Nice. Caffeine withdrawals are a bitch. Oh, yes, they are. Yes, they are. I'm not having a good time. It is rough to say the least. Boy. I'm about to be doing a whole lot of snacking to keep me busy.
It seems the hideaway's lost its appetite.
So, did you have that word with Tomes then?
Yep.
I did, and he was as helpful as ever. He told me exactly where to look, in fact.
See you, Marcus.
And what precisely will I be cooking up? Or is it better not to know?
Probably better not to know.
Wyvern liver. And, a herb known as Saint's Bonnet.
Ah, wyvern livers, was it? Well, at least it weren't actual worms, I suppose. Now then, you stay right where you are. I've got some cooking to do.
I wonder if it's gonna look any
Those
better
grand old chefs of yore knew what they were on about.
than that purple shit. People actually eat liver, right? So it looks way better.
And here we have it.
It look
Fried mortress of skyworm. Ivan's offered to make sure it's fit for consumption. Well, I say offered. He as good as begged.
And rightly so. Is there any higher honor than partaking in a slice of culinary history?
I mean, I wouldn't eat it because I don't like liver. Really? It's still bad?
So, not fit for consumption then.
What witchery is this? The crackle of the crust gives way to an almost violent richness. Yet, it is the piquant kiss of the saint's bonnet that tames this savage dish. It is a tour de force. A force of nature, even. A maelstrom of flavour and sensation.
Listen.
A graceful beast emerging from centuries of slumber.
Listen, if I ever have a meal and it does that to me, I'm done. I'm good. I'm not doing no more. I'm not, that's it. That's it. That's, no. There's no round two. Primogenesis, a spell cast by Ultima that casts a rolling pall over all of Valistia. The unbalance in the ether that resulted not only sapped the potency. What was I saying? I don't know what I was saying. What kind of word did I just make up? Of crystals and magic in those lands that remained livable, but filled the rest not only with his glowing thralls, but with ether floods, turning men and beasts into mindless, merciless Akashic. Though he and Clive trod their separate paths for many years, the brothers were finally reunited amidst the ruins of the crystalline dominion. Perfect.
I think he likes it.
Well, I can't quite tell with all that nonsense he's talking. But I reckon you might be right. It was decent then, I take it.
What makes you take a knee for real?
It's remarkable. And I defy any man to say a word to the contrary. Sit
might I suggest that you command a party of your finest men and women to procure a dozen blueback wyverns forthwith?
I'll give it some thought.
At least it looks better than the purple shit. But good lord. I'm not trying to be taking a knee after I have a bite of my meal. Unless it's like, damn, this is good. Not the, oh shit, what the fuck? You know what? Not that bad. Nah. No. Hell no.
Nothing like a dish of cold vengeance to foul the gut.
I'm sorry, Nan. I didn't mean to make things worse. I just thought I had to protect you. Like you've protected me.
Aye, well, someone had to. Your parents certainly didn't give a whit for your well-being. Reckon the both of us would be worse off if I'd not taken you on. You've always been me right eye, Goots. And I'd have you stay that way. So don't you dare go looking for trouble again.
Well, I will. If you ever need help, I'll do it again and again, and you can't stop me.
Why, you big lump. Fine. Play the hero if it makes you happy.
Thanks, Nan. I won't let you down.
Me as well.
There's nothing he wouldn't do for you.
That's as maybe. But if he's ever to make his own way in life, he'll need to start looking out for himself as well. Till then, he'll need people to watch his back, just like you did in Dalamil. Don't think I didn't appreciate that.
Of course. His family.
Stop it. You make me one good eye, mister. Don't go thinking that'll do you any favours. A potion today will cost you the same as it did yesterday.
See, I told you, no discounts. I appreciate you. No discount though. No discounts. It is what it is. I respect it though. I respect it. Okay. Ooh, hell yeah.
It seems the hideaway is lost its...
Oh yeah. I was going the wrong way.
Storm coming, Sid. Will there be thunder?
Sid, perhaps you can help me solve a mystery.
What's up?
I can certainly try. Who's gone missing this time?
It's not who, but what. Mid's scales, the ones she made for her workshop. I borrowed them to teach the little ones about weight, and shortly after the lesson, well, they vanished. My first thought was that they'd taken them off somewhere to play, but when I asked, they swore they had nothing to do with their having disappeared. Which almost certainly means they had everything to do with it.
Mm-hmm. Can't trust kids, the motherfuckers been lying.
Perhaps a visit from Sid will jog their memories.
Where is
I think it just might. Thank you. I don't like to imagine that my pupils would lie to me. But if they have, I'll have no choice but to discipline them accordingly.
Mm-hmm.
They were in the atrium when I last saw them. As always.
Sometimes you gotta shake your kid. Where is it? Don't you lie to me. I'm just saying. Somebody's lying. And it's my job to find out who. And if I gotta shake a kid, then we gotta shake some motherfuckers.
I heard the Emperor was impaled on his own.
We're all gonna die!
You hear me? The Akashic are coming and they won't stop until they've slaughtered every single one of us.
How do you suppose they'll manage that? You ever seen one of the blue bastards swim?
Can he not swim?
What do you reckon we should do? I say we should just tell Miss Shirley.
You'll get us all striped. I'm telling you, I can fix them.
I see scales here. What's this? Speak. Who did it?
Sid.
Hard at your studies, I see. And what is that? It's not a set of scales, is it?
No. Of course it isn't.
Well, not anymore, it's not. Oh,
And just how long hasn't it been one?
we're sorry.
But we didn't break them. We dismembered them.
Just
Yeah.
like Miss Mididol showed us.
Miss Mididol? And why would she have you dismembering her creations?
Because that's the only way to become a ninja-neer.
Miss Mididol said, the best way I see how something works is to take it apart and put it back together again.
I did that a lot as a kid.
Well, then your work is already half done.
But I never
Carry on.
figured out how to put it back together.
About that.
The taking apart was easy enough, but it's the putting back we can't work out.
Yep, it's always
Speak for
difficult.
yourself. The heavy thing goes at the bottom. Then...
You three
Then-
need to learn to take responsibility for your actions. So let's have a look at these parts with fresh eyes, shall we? All right. Everything here was once part of Miss Mididol's scales.
Am I about to teach a
Every
lesson?
piece has its own role to play, and each is just as important as the others. If even one of them is missing, the scales won't work. So let's think about what those roles might be. You already know one of the pieces, the body. Its role is to support everything else. But what of the others? This is called the arm. Why do you suppose that is? It doesn't look much like an arm.
You're right. It looks more like a wing. Like a chocobo wing.
You've ridden a chocobo before, haven't you, Sid? Will you teach me to ride one day?
I'll think about it. Now, what do arms
Focus.
Hold things. So wait, maybe this arm holds things too?
do? Good thinking. You're on the right track. These round parts are called the pans. You all know what a pan is, don't you?
I do. Molly uses them in the kitchens to fry bangers. But these aren't for frying bangers, you idiot. They're for weighing stuff. But what if I wanted to weigh Goots? I don't think he'd fit on that little thing.
Probably not.
What are the chains for? Holding the pans up?
Well spotted. Which means something must hold the chains up in turn.
What might that be?
This tiny piece is what's called a cogwheel, or gear. Have you ever seen one before?
I have. Miss Mididol's dungeon is full of them. Most are on the floor.
She puts them in all her inventions. They spin round and round and round and round and...
That's right. They're very useful when you want to make things move. Do you remember if there was anything on the scales that moved?
I remember the arm moved when I tried weighing an apple. And then somebody ate it.
Who did
My fault. You should have tried weighing it before lunch.
We know what part's supposed to move and how it's supposed to move. So, let's put the pieces together first, see what doesn't move, and then stick the cogwheel to that.
Not a bad idea. You see? It's not so difficult.
Exactly.
So, now that we've taken stock of the parts and learned what they do, what do you think?
I think we've got it.
Then here's what we'll do. You tell me what goes where, and I'll put the scales together.
Well, obviously you need to start with the body. All the other pieces fit onto it, don't they?
And the arms go on the body, just like real arms. Or wings, if you're a chocobo. And then the arms hold the pans by the chains.
Very good. Let's see if that works. Ah, all finished.
We did it. By we, I mean me. I did it.
Well, with Sid's help.
We ain't do nothing.
Oh, I just put the pieces together. It was you three engineers who showed me how.
That's right.
Yeah.
We're Miss Mididol's hairs.
Her hairs?
Yeah, hairs for the future. She's showing us her secrets now, so we can help out the hideaway when we're older.
What do you think, Sid? Are we almost ready?
With a little more help from Miss Mididol and Miss Shirley, I'd say it won't be long at all.
You hear that? It won't be long.
Until then, though, do try to be honest with Miss Shirley.
No more lying.
Hey, look.
That's all I'm saying.
We never used the cogwheel.
You don't think Sid forgot about it, do you?
Figure it out. That's for you to figure out.
Did you see that? Tell me.
Whew. Boy. My head is ringing.
Is a storm coming, Sid?
Found it.
Well, did you solve the mystery?
I did.
It was as you thought. The children had the scales, or the parts of them at least. They dismantled them to see how they worked.
Oh, no, Mid will have my head.
Thankfully, she won't.
Because I slapped
Might
them.
even have been her idea. Although I was the one who ended up teaching the lesson.
All is right in the
I'm
world.
so sorry, Sid. I know how busy you are. I shall see that the children are properly punished.
Please, there's no need.
I already slapped
to
them.
have taken
They're
the
fine.
three of them under her wing. She's even calling them her heirs. She'd have them follow in her footsteps. And her father's.
I see. Sid, do you know why Mid has been spending so much time at the hideaway of late?
She told me it was because her studies have been interrupted by events in Canva. Is that not true?
No, it isn't. The university offered her a commission. In exchange for full tuition, room and board, they asked her to oversee the design of several new war engines. To anyone else it would be an opportunity, but to Mid, who lost both her parents to war, it was a bitter pill. One she was none too keen to swallow. But that should come as no surprise. She's only ever cared about bringing people hope. The very last thing war can be said to do.
Which explains her heirs. She's working to give them a better life. And so should I. What's the odd engineering lesson?
Ah, you've given them far more than that. And I'm sure they're very grateful.
Okay. I wonder if we'll find out about her mother. Probably not. I think that might be the first time they even mentioned her mother. All right, let's go see what we got in the room. She kind of looks like Benedicta. That is not a mother.
Did you see the pair that got hauled into tires?
Benedicto trying to smash the whole world. That was not her mother. Check on my marinated chicken and shrimp. What? Why you gonna say that? Making everybody hungry. Damn. Even making people watching the VOD hungry because I said it. So you got motherfuckers hungry in the future too.
Mindless though they are, an Akashic horde large enough to besiege the free cities is not to be trifled with. We must proceed with caution.
And we shall. Yes, your name is Cooking Gal, but you don't have to talk about good food all the time.
Oh, I wasn't expecting you back so soon.
What
Come
we got?
to claim your just desserts?
Mm-hmm. Yes, I am. Oh, I get the music. And Amber. Okay.
You earned this. All done?
What was it called?
How may I help you today, Clive?
I'm gonna forget. No risk, no
Best of
reward.
luck out there, Sid.
Fancy a look at the list, do you? Anything catch your eye?
What we got? What's that bad blood? Now the good thing is they'll teleport me there, right? Maybe not. Maybe it'll just teleport me in the area.
Think you can help?
You don't have to talk about shaking and slapping kids all the time, but I don't. Only when it's necessary. Psh. A good slap will go a long way. Needs to be done. Oh. Yeah, well-timed slap will keep people out of jail. Exactly. Talking doesn't always work. That's why, you know, you put kids in timeout and then they end up doing the worst shit. Go sit in the corner. No. Psh. More effective. I wonder if you can find the title theme, because I'd have that playing in the hideaway the whole time. Da, 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 da. At least we finally know the name of this track. No risk, no reward. Da, 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 da. Da, da, da. Da, da, da. What What great music. What great
Seems
music.
The hideaway's lost its appetite.
All right. So we got one more side quest to do, but we got some hunts to do as well. What level am I? Almost 40. Also, we got like almost 3,500 points over here. I could master that. Put it here. All right, let me try something. Master that one. But I do like Wicked Will though. Maybe I'll replace Thunderstorm. Yeah, we'll try that.
Did you see that? Tell me you saw that.
You were a boring kid? I was a badass kid. Not badass like dope. I got my ass whooped because I was doing some stupid shit. South of Tabor, Dalmekia. Okay. There's still this over here. Where the hell's Tabor? Maybe it's an area that I haven't been to yet. All right.
How you doing?
All right, so if I pick that, where are they gonna put me? Oh, still here. So I still got to go through that area. I'm hoping that we don't separate when I hit that point, because I want to keep Joshua.
We can use the ruins to cross the ravine.
Assuming they will allow it. The echoes have a will of their own.
Let me see what's over here. The fuck? Oh. Well, but there's an item there that I need. You never got in trouble in school? What? What? You was one of them good motherfuckers, huh? Always doing what you told and shit. You wanted to make your parents happy, huh? Okay. Gotcha. What? Okay. Yeah. Give you something good. Ooh, what is that shit? What is that? Oh shit. Yep. Yep. Put that shit on. See, that was worth it. That was worth it. Got in trouble because the teacher back then believed that if one kid missed, we all have to pay for it. Oh shit, that's some military shit. What the fuck? Where'd you go to school? I'm fucking that kid up. Like if I get in trouble because of you and I didn't do anything, you getting fucked up. Damn. Fuck no. Nice. 40, baby. I didn't even know we killed all of them already. Damn. Cool. They're over there waiting. Oh man, it's killing me. All right, give me a second. I gotta grab some aspirin or something. I'll be right back.